Well, the battle over sexual orientation and gender identity has returned to our state capitol, where Democrats are looking once and for all to ban conversion therapy. John Croman is live at the Capitol with an update on how legislation is faring to do just that. Hi, John.
Hey, Jana, the bill passed its first committee hurdle today and will move on to other committees. But really, Democrats are trying to make it clear to young people and their parents that being gay is not something that requires a cure.
We absolutely must move past this idea that queer people can choose their sexuality and gender identity and let them show up as their full, authentic, glorious selves.
Representative Athena Hollins asked the House Human Services Policy Committee to approve her bill banning conversion therapy for children and vulnerable adults who identify as LGBTQ+.
Conversion therapy is not really health care or therapy at all. This is a practice that's widely viewed as pseudoscientific and sadly founded in fear and shame.
It's an issue that got on many people's radar with the movie based on the book Boy Erased, a practice that has long been discredited by the medical community. Those who appeared in the hearing room came from all walks of life and arrived with conflicting opinions.
When youth are told that part of their identity is not real, unacceptable, or even sinful, the security of this primary attachment is broken.
And the biggest losers are the young children that are being taught from age 3 and younger that they're not who they are, that they're not who their parents think they are.
From age 16 to 21, my parents spent $30,000 on my conversion therapy. I was supported through Viagra pills and during sex with women. These are things that we hear from stories from other survivors all the time.
There are many in this state who have found freedom from unwanted same-sex attractions and who are now enjoying marriage and family or celibacy.
Some opponents were under the mistaken impression that the bill would apply to voluntary religious counseling.
But after 5 years of being in a relationship with a woman, I found myself in a deeper state of depression, confusion, and pain. I turned to a Christian therapist for help.
What we are here to talk about today is parents or legal guardians bringing children or vulnerable adults to someone for help, and instead of being given scientifically based care, they are being given a harmful and discredited practice.
Republicans on the committee tried to add an amendment that would bar so-called gender reassignment for children under 18.
These are damaging, lifelong procedures. The intent of this amendment is to not allow those things until children are old enough to make those personal decisions for themselves.
The response from the first trans member in the history of the legislature, Leah Finke.
Conversations like the one we are having today often paint a desperate picture of trans or queer life. But experiencing life as a trans person, non-binary, gender expansive, or any LGBTQ identity is a beautiful, unique, and precious thing.
This bill passed on a straight party line vote with all 7 Democrats voting yes, all 6 Republicans voting no. It'll go next to the House Health Committee. You may know this, the full House has passed this before, Jana, but it never got a hearing or any traction in the Senate until this year when Democrats took control of the Senate. Back to you.
All right. Thanks, John, so much. We appreciate it.